O-M-G.
Hey, what up? Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Let's see here. What's going on? Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Mm-mm-mm, mm-mm. Okay, so I just made another FBI report, and this one was very serious. I reported 4 people that I work with, and for those of you guys that have been following for a long time, dude, I'm Illuminati Supreme Commander, First Class Psychic Therapist, and Extrapolator, semi fucking pro genius, and I'm working on a law degree in Illuminati for American law. Um, so I'm trying to do a whole bunch of things all at once. I'm trying to have greater understanding of the world. And let me tell y'all what just happened today. Today, I reported 4 people to the FBI for terrorism, and 4 people I work with. Now, these things that I do it as a citizen, dude. These are the things that I'm trained to do as a citizen. Like these qualities and these traits, these are things that I'm like trained to be able to be doing as a citizen rank. As the rank of a citizen, I have these abilities and traits because I've taken classes and trained in these fields. Now, I didn't go out to a college and do this. I went to work. At my work, I met. My life is very extraordinary. Okay, I'll tell you that. I was selected to work with ex-Area 51 military members, and basically I got into the spy game super early. Okay? And this is not made up. This is not made up. All right? I've been selected by our government basically in order to be an undercover cop. And I'm not a cop, okay? I'm not arresting people and I'm not killing people. I'm not, defending our nation. I'm defending our nation as a citizen. I have all the training I need to be the best citizen I can be. And here's the problem though, is they know that they can't really do anything about it. Like gangs, for example. Like gangs use multi-bodies and like multiple avatars and all kinds of stuff. We need to ping multi-avatar beings multiple times, or at least monitor them a lot in order to find their Jedi palace, basically. And when we do, that's the point in which we can actually, commence, apprehension of these, gang-based criminals that are doing, psychic terror endlessly to their victims. And one thing that I've been reporting a lot is child molestation and terror, psychic integrated terror, destruction of property and pain. Like the things that we're making inside our body, inside our home, it matters. It matters to me. Like I'm trying to make good things in the world. And like when I make things on stream, like I'm also enchanting with my feelings. Like I'm doing things, I'm making things in super advanced ways. And when psychic terrorism comes into play and destroys my thing, it removes my liberty, it removes my freedom, and it honestly, it's a little bit here and there as a kid, that's fine. It's not fine. Like you're gonna learn that it's not fine as a kid, but as an adult, doing it disruptively to destroy stuff, like that's just hardcore terrorism, and that kind of stuff is gonna lead to law-based death. And law-based death isn't like, you know, oh, I switched bodies and now I have a new body. Yay, am I cute again? No, no, it's no statute of limitations on child molestation and terrorism. Meaning, if you switch bodies, like, you're still guilty, regardless if you switch bodies. There's no statute of limitations. Not the statute of limitations is if you make them believe that you're somebody else. I made them believe that I'm somebody else, so I get away with it, right? No, that works as long as it doesn't work. Okay? We're aware of multiple bodies. We're aware of these Jedi palaces where you're remote controlling, especially encrypted Jedi palaces. Like if you move your Jedi, you know, position around, your soul position around, basically. I mean, it is all figured out because of trajectory and graviton science. Infinite redundant, non-parallel lower graviton eyeballs. I don't really need to figure it out. It's not for me to figure it out. What I've actually experienced in my life is that just pretty much everything that affects you, instead of it being already figured out, you can queue up to figure it out or have it figured out by a remote source of intelligence. And because you can just queue up and have like artificial intelligence look at like microgravitons, like what I mean by that is infinitely small bits of matter are like ripping off of each other, 3D printing you faster than light. All right. And yeah, I said faster than light. That's what quantum entanglement's made out of. Okay. So when you get to the point where you're making tesseracts that are looking for things that are infinitely smaller than a neutrino, let me know. And we'll get you in the Gods Alliance, and you know, maybe we'll talk about how we're gonna convict people. As far as I know, it can take up to 200 years in order to convict people for like this stuff when they're doing Jedi encryption, because it's just super hard to catch these people, dude. Like it's super hard. And even though you'll have them on all this stuff, and then it's like you have to fight somebody who's evil, who's standing up for evil. You know, you got to fight these people off at the same time. And it's like, all right, these guys that are upholding law are they obviously got their hands full. Well, maybe not. Maybe we just have so many people doing it, we don't actually have our hands full. Instead, it just takes a certain amount of time to make sure that we're not hurting innocent beings instead, which is infinity factors. So once you start to boil down infinity factors of proof that you are apprehending a criminal for these like terrible crimes, then you can start to begin to, you know, break them down, remove parts of them, downgrade them, and then see what's inside there, and do it again, and do it again, and do it again. And at this point, it's where you're killing somebody. It's where it's a deadly sin, is what we call it, right? We call it a deadly sin because it makes it so you lose parts of yourself. Parts of yourself get taken away from you. All right. And like I said, you know, straight to the top, and there is no top. Okay. The opposite of a sin is a heavenly virtue. Okay. Did I already do this today? I guess I did. No, I didn't. Did I? Oh my god, I did. I've never came in here and seen this portal like this. I was like, what the f is that? I do this all the time. I've played this game for so long. Never seen that portal. Alright. But anyway. Deadly sin. That which takes away parts of your parts of you. Heavenly virtues. Heavenly virtues is actually something that can give parts of you back when you start practicing heavenly virtues. Heavenly virtues isn't something you can practice alone, though, because sin was not something that you could practice alone. But then there's unforgivable sin and unforgiven sin. Meaning, if you sin on somebody and then that you don't forgive, right? Well, then you have to go through the maximum punishment. Maximum punishment can lead to wrath even. You might even have to suffer the wrath of another person because they will sin upon you now. They're like, fuck it. Bro, I'm already going down and you already stole from me. I'm gonna fuck you, bitch. Nobody likes you. Nobody likes me. I'm gonna wreck your day now. Right? So I'm pretty much somebody that I will bring you straight to wrath. personally. Like, you fuck me over, we're going all the way up to Wrath. All the way up to Wrath, and then I'm parking there. And then you attack back, we're going, you know, I'm going all the way back to Wrath again. Wrath's a far way away. Alright.
Welcome to my own little slice of the wilds.
Why are these never in here? This is weird. Weird. Okay, whatever. Who just browses? I'm gonna do some library for the bestiary. All right. What parts of me have I lost? Dude, these guys are still here. And these botters, dude. Reported these guys like 4 times. I wonder when those guys are gonna get banned for botting. They bot every single night, dude. They gotta get banned eventually.
The power of the cosmos at my fingertips.
Do you require have a journey, adventurer?
Thank you for the coin, friend.
Okay. Dude, I'm arguing with somebody right now about psychic terrorism. Okay, they're like, they're getting away with it. And I'm like, then why are we arguing? Right? Pretty much, right? I'm synapsing. I'm trying to keep it simple, quick for stream. All right. But anyway, this is with idea and thought and word, whatever. Okay. Here's the idea. It's like any child can just do psychic terrorism, and they're gonna get away with it. Okay. Psychic terrorism is not easy to get caught for. Okay. No matter who you are, if you do it, it could take up to 200 years for it to come back to you. No matter what. Like, it's no matter who you are. You're just randomly in this universe, okay? You need to understand that. We have deaths. Okay, oh man, do I need to explain something here? We have random child deaths. Unborn children dilemma. Unborn children dilemma is like the craziest God is not infinitely all-knowing, thing of all time. One of them. All right, I'm gonna get you a proof here. Why do we have children dying? It's because we don't have them in redundancy yet, and we don't have them in operation yet. Okay, when we're starting an operating system, it's like starting a lawnmower. Okay, and I swear to God, it really is just like this. It is exactly like starting a lawnmower. You need to get the thing started, and it's hard to get it started, and it needs to start operating. All right, you're literally not operating yet. All right, your particles are operating, but in a non-conscious being phenotype of matter, right? And there's little bits of matter inside of you with infinite seemingly power that we don't know about yet. All right, so when we start knocking stuff around, right, and trying to get a life out of you, literally in your mama's stomach as well, all right, to make it, even more believable for you, as you're in mama's stomach, all right, and she's like, "Oh, baby, I love you." All right, you're in there. You are not a conscious being saving memories not all the time. Sometimes you're born already. You're already born. You're already saving memories. Some people have stated they've already been operating and remember being in the womb even. All right? Because you've already operated. I don't. I wasn't born until like year fucking 2, dude. Swear to God. Like, I was unconscious dead, dude. I don't remember nothing until fucking like 2. All right? Nothing. Seriously. I don't have anything that I remember. One of my earliest memories is like me in the crib at 2. All right, that's it. In fact, at 2 is when I learned that I could remember stuff as well. Like, I didn't even know you could remember stuff. I was so dumb and little, I was just like, goo goo gaga, nigga. Whoops, sorry. Whoops. Oh, shit. Oh, wipe that up. Oh, don't ban me. I didn't mean it. But anyway. But anyway, I mean it though. Like, I was so dumb, dude. I was just not cognitive. I was not even saving memories. I remember being in my crib, like, I love this moment. I need to remember this moment. And I'll never forget it. That's it. Like, every moment before that, not remembered. Wasn't even there. I might have been cognitive and a conscious being, but I was literally not saving memories, dude. That wasn't a thing. I literally started like a photographic memory thing way later in life where I have like this photographic memory now. Where like I had to consciously start photographic memory. I had to start consciously putting effort into remembering everything forever. All right. Now, let's go into here. These particles that are infinitely charged, when you are generating your consciousness, if your consciousness is generating, because you can be non-conscious when you're growing in the stomach, all right? When it's generating, right, because we are generating you, right, the mama and our forces, right? We know you're pregnant. We know we're trying to wish you life and will you life and add forces to your life. Operation needs to start, and it needs to get redundant. Because if a gust of wind comes in to mama's house and sends a sound wave, you can die immediately. All right? You can die if you're not redundant. All right? You need healing powers and you need redundant powers. meaning your operation of life needs to be in multiple redundancies, in shards, in operations. So this infinitely powerful bits of matter that are super small that we don't know about and no God can ever know about them, right? No matter what, if you bump into them, it could just explode you, and literally that's why we have unborn baby syndrome, because you can we can have all these gods and all these powers and all this support, all these doctors, all these different sources, okay? But it won't matter because there's always unborn baby syndrome. Once you're born, though, you're good, dude. You're good because we have you in redundancy unless something seriously catastrophic happens. Why do we have you in redundancy? Because you're alive. You're alive now. We're gonna get you in redundancy. We're gonna find your shards with decoherent super science. And we're gonna add even more. That's what vaccines and shit are, dude. Early conscious vaccines and shit like this is to make more shards. It's to make you more immune to things. It's to add more defenses. So to remove more lethal problems from you. Because you are a new being. Because you're literally born, dude. You're literally just born. You're new. You're gonna die if you like. You're the weakest thing in the universe. Imagine this: the strongest thing in the universe is the oldest thing in the universe. You're the weakest thing in the universe. You're brand new, dude. You're lucky you lived. All right. So that's why we have all these shards. We make shards. We shard it out. We shave shards too. Like if shards are getting mutated and stuff like that, you try and get rid of it. We have all kinds of things like lobotomies. Like nowadays we don't have physical lobotomies. We have chemical lobotomies. All right. Lobotomies get rid of your prefrontal cortex because your prefrontal cortex is connected with negative telepathy and other possible witchcraft and terrorism and all kinds of stuff. All right. There's all kinds of things that lobotomies are for. All right. And one of them is also to remove pressure, to remove pain, to remove pain in your body even. The prefrontal cortex is associated with catching and recepting wireless transmissions as well from other people and other computer sources even. Like not necessarily computer source, but computation or operation source. Can also be connected with lobotomies and your prefrontal cortex. There's all kinds of stuff that's going on like this. I learned this actually from a lobotomist. I learned this from a lobotomist because I watched a documentary on lobotomies, actually. And why lobotomies are such a big deal. And I was like, asking all the questions. I was like, what do you mean? What's this? What's this? What's that? What's this? I was looking everything up and trying to figure it all out because I was like, maybe I need a lobotomy, but I don't need a lobotomy. Lobotomies are dangerous and could kill you. All right. They had a really high lethal ratio. And get this. Some people say that murderers used to be lobotomists. So when their enemies came to get a lobotomy, that they would kill them with the lobotomy on purpose and just say it was an accident. All right. So now we have chemical lobotomies, and I heard that was from the Nordics. I heard the Nordic gods were sick and tired of having to fucking undo assassinations and botched lobotomies. So they invented chemical lobotomies and banned physical lobotomies. Isn't that crazy, dude? That's so crazy to even think about that kind of stuff. But yeah, dude, I had to report 4 fucking people for terrorism today. 4 fucking people for terrorism, dude. Jesus Christ, dude. Yeah, they're so fucking schizo. They probably already know I reported them. Dude, we did a schizophrenia test the other day on somebody, and they were schizophrenic. They saw me hold up a peace sign that I wasn't holding up, meaning they're accessing from non-parallel worlds because we have our world extrapolated and ordered. And when they went to remote voyeurism, to do remote voyeurism. They saw me hold up a peace sign that I wasn't holding up, and they had clinical Doctors Alliance proven schizophrenia. Now, here's the thing about the shards of your body, right? How do you know if you have shards of your body that are foreign or unknown or you don't want them? Basically, it has to do with problems, all right? If you have problems, you bring it up. Okay, I'm complaining. I have problems. Okay, I went to doctors and I went to the law. And my version, it has to do with Satanists, actually. Satanists are something where it's not your problem. It's their problem. They're trying to extrapolate your world and encrypt their world at the same time while invading and attacking your world. So people that are doing like satanic, cult terrorism, they try and mind wash the opposite. They know that they're schizophrenic. Like that's actually literally what it is, what the clinical definition of schizophrenia is you're accessing from another, dimension basically. And it's not like fluid. But hear me out. All consciousness is randomly generated. Mostly randomly generated and controlled generated, right? It's a controlled random generation mix. Right? When you randomly oscillate from like certain points, you can have like micro schizophrenia, right? And you're not that you're seeing something different. It's just that you can see things that are different that other people don't. I've had police come to me and chill outside and use like astral voyeuring, like they put their imagination in order to like watch what I was doing, and it panned out. This guy was doing psychic terrorism. I got a new job since then, and kind of went a little bit undercover, I guess. But he still knows where I live and still does psychic terrorism to me almost daily for about 3 to 5 months. He's been doing that. And the dude's, he's full Clockwork Orange, multi-avatar, like schizophrenic. We do have him captured in the Light Alliance, and his soul has been being relocated farther and farther and farther away from Earth. But it's still a problem. He's still a problem. Now, I've had this happen before by somebody, and they just went completely the other direction. He's starting to change his mind. He's not doing, he's not picking on me as much. He's not, winning. He's not getting successes. He's losing, and he's kind of changing his mind. And I've had this exact same experience happen before. And when they start going farther and farther away from Earth, it's basically a demand for upper dimensional creation within our operation. Like basically the Lord is like, now you have to make a new operating system to connect to Earth from this position for me. Now you have to do it from this position and operation. And now you have to do it from this one. Every time that you sin, he takes away another thing of work that you did. And now you have to do the work again in order to connect back to you where you want, the Earth, right? Basically, essentially demanding that you make encryption for us, because you're within our you're within our order, right? Whew. What am I doing, dude? I need to do this super quick. Hey, thank you for the host. Y'all missed the start of the stream. The start of the stream is pretty epic, so check that out. I just started. I've been going for 30 minutes. So if y'all missed any part of that, check it out if you're interested. Oh yeah. Holy Master Race, yes. Yes, Holy Master Race is true. I'm here, baby, to slay the demons in Diablo and send them back to hell. To the depths of Inferno with you. Demon. Yeah, my real life is basically angels versus demons. Pretty much all day, every day. I feel like they can't do anything because established order is so strong that they can't really do anything. And they're kind of stuck. They're stuck in this position where they have to do, like, the smallest evil, which in turn is still a death sentence in the first place. Like terrorism and destroying people's property, you know, up to a point
For the coin, friend.
is a death sentence. Up to a point. Like, you get away with it up to a point. Inventory full. You're giving me stuff off the ground for having a full inventory?
Salvaging. Thank you for the coin, friend.
Oh, that's because of the, this dude. Why are we talking about death sentence at all? You missed the beginning of the stream, my dudes. I am trying to tell you that I have, like, super advanced spy citizen training. Alright? Not a lot of people have this. I mean, a lot of people go without it. But people get trained to be like a spy citizen when they're going to be under extreme duress from, like, a gang, and we already know. Alright? Pretty much, the government already knows there's a gang of people that are against me. All right, I used to be a very popular streamer. I would have like 2,000 viewers every single day. Okay, and now I have like a small gang trying to pirate my stream with like graviton plexing, and not give me viewers and not promote my channel and hide me and like make sure that I'm not getting to the face of the public. All right, and pirate the viewers away. So like if you're under like hacking attempts or anything like that, and you notice that your computer might be anything, or like your way of accessing my stream might be like anything weird, report it to the FBI, because there is a serious hacker army against me right now, a serious gang of monopolizing anti-competitive terrorists. Not playing, serious talk, way serious right now, not a game. And if you help us, maybe even you'll get rewarded, and maybe you'll even be the missing link that will shut them down. Very serious, very serious, very serious. All right. I've had them go as far as hacking my VODs on Twitch, where I was playing Clash Royale and I know every move like photographic memory. You know what I mean? Clash Royale's not that hard. You know what I mean? I know every single move down to exact science. And I went back, watched my stream, and the moves were not in the correct order. They were like in this hacked position, suggesting that I was being like proxy hacked, which extremely bad, extremely illegal. They might be into. I've reported people that I've worked with. I used to work at a military chip development company way back in the day, and we would make chips for the military and for Google and Facebook and YouTube and all kinds of. I'm serious. I'm very serious right now. Like, I'm not playing around, boys. You think I'm not? You think I'm playing right now? You see this beard of wisdom, boys? I'm a fucking holy archangel. All right. We'll get them, dude. We'll get them. We're getting them one by one. It's just like, it's a gang, dude. It's a gang. We gotta get so many people, dude. We gotta get so many of these people. They want to hack video games. They want to terrorize streamers and do all kinds of crazy, weird stuff. We're gonna get them all. We're gonna get every single one of them in the end game. We've already got so many of them. I swear to God. All right. I used to work for this company. I'm not under NDA. I used to be under NDA. Called Plexus. Founded in gut health. Oh, that's not Plexus. Plexus Worldwide. Is this the one? I think so. Celebrating 16 years. No, that's not it. Plexus, Wisconsin. Yes, this one. Complex product development and electronics. Oh damn, they look like the fucking Dark Army right here. This is Evil Corp. Maybe not though. No, I mean, I'm not trying to throw them down. But I did know a guy there who might be in subatomic operating systems, and he might be distributing pro-terrorism chips to the military, to YouTube, to Facebook. You should see who they supply. They supply all kinds of people, dude. I used to work for this company. I was under NDA. All right. I'm not trying to ruin their reputation, but I know one guy right now who might be guilty of terrorism that might have been soldering for them. All right. And he might have been into micro operating systems at the same time. So he might have been like a proxy gateway to like getting a lot of these chips onto like the darknet. So if you have chips that aren't from some like random developer and you're worried about your stuff getting hacked, it has to do with the client's experience, not necessarily your files, dude. The client's experience, they're after pirating, cloning, controlling secretly the particle operations to the clients. All right. Yeah, I'm serious. Way spy game right now, boys. Way spy game. And I'm not playing no video game, dude. I'm on real life. Save your mama's passwords. So I'm way serious. I'm just here chilling, playing Diablo. Yeah, I should be out there catching the bad guys. I'm not actually a real spy. I'm just a citizen. Yeah. But it was a dream of mine to become a spy when I was young, dude. And you know, that's kind of weird that it kind of like as an adult, like I'm like fighting the forces of Satan and fucking Dark Army. Like I'm just like, this is like the pinnacle of spydom. Like I made it, baby. Like fucking out here, dude. Like what the fuck? Meanwhile, in Diablo, I kill demons like a hot knife through butter as a level 1,263 wizard. Woo, boy. Ooh, boy, dude. Oh, yeah, boys. We're out here. All right, let me tell y'all a little bit about particle operation. Just getting it. This whole game is particle operation, dude. Every little bit. And you know how certain I am that I'm not hacked right now? I'm very certain. Very certain. Very. Stop showing us, then you're not in the spy game. My dudes, hold up here. Woo, boy. There's a movie that I want to quote, but it's so hard to quote right now. Basically, this cyborg chick walks into this military base and just believes out loud. Okay. She believes out loud. Here, let me explain to this. She's in a military base. She's on the way to the military base, and she's a completely different person. Totally not allowed in this military base. Totally not allowed. But this other chick that she knows works in there, right? She literally just changes her aura and shapeshifts into the fucking person that works in there. Walks right in, dude. With just raw belief, dude. Raw belief. Not even like a lizard, like cyborg level, like AI, like not. It's not like a lizard. Like lizard shapeshifting is like different. It's like where you like absorb the gravitons. All right. She like photographic memorized the particle positions instead of the worker there. And then okay, she's like Android 11 or whatever from wow, Dragon Ball Z. Okay, but anyway, she memorizes perfectly the particles of one of the military base workers, and then she like casts it into her aura, and then it creates an illusion that they're them, right? And then it like fully shapes the particles of her into them. It's cool, dude. It's so cool. So cool. Amazon's so woke, dude. They got the best shit. They got some of the best shit. I just watched Fallout last night. Dude, Fallout, the TV series. This chick stim packed, dude. She busted out a real stim pack, slams it in her stomach, gets 30 health, and keeps busting on. Oh, it's lit, dude. Awesome, dude. Awesome. Y'all need to watch that. How worried am I about terrorism? It's pestilence at this point, dude. It's pestilence. They're doing sin pestilence here. That's pretty much all that I see ever get away with it. I don't really see anything too bad besides like maybe like felony theft. Like they're on felony theft and pestilence. Those are like the worst things. And then child abuse. Like they abuse children. Like they know that they're children and they try and like steal from them endlessly. That's about it. Nope. Nope. Okay, let me tell you a little bit about. I was reading Akashic records about my past lives, basically. Okay, and it's more so like an ancient god had records of my past life. Okay, and basically it said that I had a plan for myself, right? And then somebody took it away from me because of infinite non-parallel gravitons, voyeurism science, alarmables. Cursing alarmables, like having the opportunity to curse somebody is like in their source as an alarmable. Like if somebody's making the idea to like start a new life with fresh eyes and fresh memories, right? And they pull the trigger, like people are literally so crazy that they'll literally try and like stalk and like abduct you. All right. So that honestly, I'm like, obviously I'm gonna need more proof. I'm gonna need to go out and make some like, you know, I'm gonna have to go to the source. We're gonna have to go watch some crazy stuff. Kind of cool. Cool thought though. Cool thought. It's a cool story concept. Okay. At the very least. It's like, what happens? What are the rights of that being, like, getting abducted? They pre-plan their own life, right? They're going to raise themselves perfectly, right? And then somebody steals that from them. What are the legalities on that? Like, everybody deserves, like, a fair life, you know? Like, what if they're, like, you know, villains and they raise them into villainhood instead? Right? Or try to. And like think about all the defenses, like having all kinds of defenses set up, ancient defenses set up so you don't fall for their, you know, misdirections. But the problem is equilibriums, dude. Equilibrium science is, oh boy, it's on, like, the word isn't even equilibrium. It's actually infinite decoherence plex. Like, infinite decoherence. It's where particles and gravitons, it's graviton theory, actually. That's the real word. Like, graviton's actuality causes so many things all at once. It completely changes the universe for so many beings. Like, beings that are infinitely evil, when they discover gravitons and truly believe in it, might stop being evil. Because they're just like, I'm done, dude. They already know. They know right away. They know from that far away instantly? Okay, so they go, gravitons aren't my fear. What? What is your fear then? What about death? What about death by force? Like a conglomeration works against you. Like, and they have infinite reward set up already to work against you. What about all of it at once? Here, I'm gonna scare the darkness out of you. I believe that my biggest fear is if I'm evil, then my allies will not support my life and instead kill me. And my allies have the power to kill me. Because I share with them basically my secrets and my locations and stuff like that. And they do the same in a way where they try and, you know, partically enhance me and alternate me and keep me, you know, alive because we're on the same side. In darkness, how does that have the same, how do you get the same, you know, feeling of camaraderie and immortality? Like, how do you maintain the feeling of you're immortal as a darkness being when everybody can be your enemy because they're just evil, you know? Like, nobody's gonna like not stab you in the back for $1, you know what I mean? Like, you're both evil. You'll just kill each other for the money. You literally killed the other evil person because you want more, wouldn't you? And that's where they say we'll keep the clique small then, right? And it's like, but wouldn't you be fearsome of a big clique finding you, working day in, day out in order to, you know, execute you for being evil? See, there's so much fear in my mind of being evil where it's like, how do you possibly like finalize your computation around evil is the source of you? And it's like, oh, I do evil for God. And it's like, what? There's infinite gods though. Like, particle physics have multi or polytheism at play. And basically, if your God does evil, right, then you're going to lose your slaves and your power, and not necessarily slaves, but free workers, your volunteers. If your God is evil and supports evil and, you know, betrays you basically, and betrays your trust and betrays your allies, then your God loses followers. Right? And not necessarily your God, more so your congrege, right? If your congrege practices those things, then you're going to lose following in your congrege. And eventually you're going to be surrounded by reapers, people that are going to reap the energy of your life force until you have less and less and less. Which, you know, me personally, I'm just like, you know, I was raised basically by villains. Okay, I told you my life story a second ago, and they tried every opportunity in order to mind wash me into being evil. I just didn't formulate the logics. It's not logistically, you know, sound compared to what I'm offering. Like I'm saying like we can have a gigantic never-ending army of good people that don't want to kill each other that keeps growing and fight small armies of self-destructive armies and constantly win forever versus your version as the evil person, right? Oh yeah, baby. Mom spaghetti. Oh, that's copyrighted. Don't copyright strike me, Eminem. Oh yeah, baby. Oh yeah. Oh boy. All right, all right. Yo, do you guys think somewhere there's a game where demons just kill angels and holy things all day? Like the secret unicorn level, except every level is the secret unicorn level or something like that. As much as I loved the secret unicorn level. I don't know if I want every level to be like that. I like to kill these gruesome things. You know, like, do you think that would even be popping off in like a hellish world in the first place with like a bunch of evil people? That shouldn't even pop off in the first place. They would hate it, right? Or would they love to kill it? You know, like as they walk through the forests of the holy, they have like auras where they're like changing the grass from like green to blood red destruction, and then they just love it, right? They'd be like, "Oh, this is the best, dude. Oh yeah, man. That'd be lit. I want that. I want to run through the frozen tundra and just make the secret unicorn level appear as I kill everything with my holy fucking wizard magic." We got it, dude. Oh shit. Hell yeah. Dude, if you're a developer and you hear this, give me a shout out. That's all I want, you know, just give me a shout out, dude. Give me a shout out in a blue post. Ooh, boy. That'd be good times. I'm not even playing. That'd be so good times, dude. If I'm running through, just turning hell into heaven. Like, as you are just in the end game of end games, too. Like, you already beat the game, dude. You already beat the game. You're on the prologue. You already watched the credits. And now it's time to make hell into heaven. Diablo 5, bitches. Diablo 5. Dude, $120 base price. $240 for the middle package. What are you doing? Oh boy. You know, inflation. Inflation. Ooh, man. All right. I don't know then. All right, I don't know what to say. What's going on here? You told me to come here. Oh, I don't want to do all that.
Nothing like the heat of the forge, eh?
Okay, let's talk about believing the universe into position. Wars. All right. Wars in this context, right? We're going to the next string. And then having more logical operating systems than another person. Right? Why would it always be that a more logical operating system always wins? That's not necessarily always the case because you have things like contract law. Right? Contract law means I have to know everything in order to consent to it. All right? So it's like if you want to go to like a belief war, don't do it in America. Because you're gonna lose at the laws, dude. You're gonna lose at the fundamental laws of the game. You know, like, and there's a civil enforcement where like a citizen gets to be like a spy, basically. You know what I mean? Like they get to uphold the law themselves at a certain point, all the way up to death in some scenarios, right? Like home invaders and bioterrorists and things like that. This is why, like, I'm not evil, dude. I'm not evil because, like, I literally, I'm afraid of being evil. You know, I'm seriously afraid. Why would you not be? Why would you not be afraid, dude? I feel like I'm Joe Rogan right now. Okay, I feel like I'm Joe Rogan because it's like, this is how he talks. You know, he's like, how would you not be afraid of being evil, you know? I feel like I probably quoted so many people's minds in the world, you know what I mean? Like, how is it, you know, like, I'm a citizen of righteousness and law, and like, sure, I'm not the holiest freaking luckiest being of all time, you know what I mean? Like, I'm claiming, like, I'm dealing with things like mind washing and abduction and gang terrorism and stuff like that. Like, you know, like, holy can't be lucky. Yeah, I know, right? Hear me out. If an extremely dark force of unholy tries to remote control you into being unholy, right? All the way up to the point where it literally where it controls you to be unholy and you don't know. There's points where it's like, it's obviously them. You know what I mean? Like, if they get caught, like, I have to be set free, right? Because obviously it's not me. You know what I mean? So everybody else's plans relative to a person that's like, you know, not evil but being perceived as evil, their plans have to matter too. And that's why you have to make like graviton alarmables relative to the Patriot Act. Dude, I just wrote on there that they need a stronger Patriot Act. They need a stronger Patriot Act and a tribunal with the Patriot Act. It needs to be a temporary redacted tribunal where it's for a few days while it's active, while each case is active, you get infinite espionage rights upon any thing pretty much imaginable. And if you abuse it, then it comes public, you know? Then they know that you abused it and you did it for like some kind of advantage, and you should lose your advantage. You know, like if it made you $10,000 on the stock market, you should have to put that $10,000 back in and literally burn it. You know, that effectively gives it back to the market, but, you know, it still isn't justice because that $10,000 is probably out of somebody else's pocket for selling at the wrong time. So even that strategy doesn't actually work. It would have to go into a class action. You'd have to find the victims of the privacy invasion, which is anti-competitive play, illegal, and refund them and get that money back to them, right? And that's what's going on in America today, is you can't even invest in crypto because it's literally controlled by graviton espionage terrorists. They're doing espionage on other planets with microgravitons to make trade prediction algorithms that have to do with everybody's positions and plans in the future. So they take everybody's positions and plans, and they make positions and plans based off of that, and those are the most successful whales in the universe. The most successful whales in the universe will literally just print off more coin than they're allowed to, just to take $2,000 out of your wallet because you invested, you know, $5,000 or something into a coin. They'll devalue the coin so hard they don't care about anybody. They only care about themselves. They'll bear and bear and bear and bear and bear and bear and bear just because you put $10,000 in. Bearing is where you buy somebody else's stock privately and then sell it publicly to devalue the price, right? In hopes that that other people do it too, in hopes that the price will go down, right? In order to buy it back later, to give the borrowed stock back to the initial purchaser, and keep the profits. So yeah, you can theoretically make money on the stock market with another. You need another person though. You need a whale basically. Whales typically decentralize a lot of their money in all of the stocks based off of their prediction algorithm or whatever it is. Their mind can be the prediction algorithm too, right? Because you're making thoughts and predictions. But anyway, they decentralize into like a bunch of different cryptos and stocks, and you buy their stuff. Why am I talking about this? Is because I actually have somebody on 1 million plus accounts of felony fraud as well. I have somebody on felony theft as well. I have a guy on felony theft right now. Not to be like, I'm not a cop. I'm not law enforcement or anything like that. But somebody committed felony theft they stole a house from me, dude. A house. How the fuck do you steal a house? A house? You stole the house? Yeah, they actually corrupted a government server and stole the house. In very similar ways to what I've been talking about. All right. But anyway, who's the one that did the felony fraud? Shiba Inu, Ryokin, or Ryoshi, this dude right here. Ryoshi is guaranteed wanted for 1 million plus accounts of fraud. It's less public than you know, but that guy is That guy's certainly going to go down for it in the long run. He's an anonymous kind of type. He never wanted to release his identity. Wonder why. wonder why. Good luck catching him. They kind of already got him. It's just more so like, it's one of those things where it's like, you got to get him over a long period of time. Yeah, like he's already guilty. It's just one of those things where it's like secret, and you need to know. We're not trying to cause mass panic of stock investing over a crypto fraud. I heard he sold out his root formula to somebody that bought like 600 quadrillion or something coins. I think that's what happened. His root formula was on Ethereum in the first place. Okay. And I heard he sold out 600, or somebody bought it for like an insane money. Like, this dude's like an ancient fucking Jew. No offense to him. He's just super fucking rich. Ancient fucking rich man. 600 quadrillion is more than you can possibly even imagine. There's only 600 trillion or like 500 trillion circulating. All right. So this guy bought all of this SHIB in order to like stop his terrorism, basically. It's the secret story. You're not gonna find this on the internet. This is like, I was a hardcore researcher on this exact coin, an investor and trader on this exact coin. So this kind of secret on the low. Basically, if somebody Woo. But anyway, I met this guy. I know he's Dark Army. I met Ryoshi, I think, in real life one time through a proxy. He's kind of doing stuff like the Moon Knight. No, I'm very serious. I met him through a proxy avatar remote control stuff, private meeting in the desert. He basically threatened, what would you do if I tanked the price of SHIB right now? And I was like, I don't fucking care. Do whatever the fuck you want. Like, I'm not your fucking mom, basically. I'm not your dad. You know, I'm not going to save you from all your felonies. Like, I'm going to report you right away, kind of thing. I didn't really say I was going to report him right away, but I kind of said you're going to get caught no matter what, and you're going to be punished no matter what in the long run. And I was like, I don't really care what you do. Right? And then watch this. I swear to God, dude, SHIB was climbing so hard. This was like the summer when SHIB was climbing so hard. Okay, SHIB was right here. I shit you not. This rush right here, this was where he was like, what if I tank the price of SHIB? Boom, it tanks in like a month. Dude, January, February, March, April, 3 months. In a month, it was already almost at its min. It was like right here immediately after he said, oh, what if I tank the price of SHIB? I was like, dude, it's just going to keep climbing. You know, at the same time, I was like, it's just going to keep climbing. It's just going to keep climbing. It's going to keep climbing and keep climbing and keep climbing. Because the settings were right, dude. There was a max supply set at the time of 1 quadrillion. There was only 300 trillion left. All right, people were burning it and donating to SHIB. It was a fundraiser thing. It was literally a fundraiser, and it was making people rich. And it was going to make people rich no matter what. It was literally an endless, just people are going to get rich. All right. Yep. And then I'm pretty sure I'm hearing right now that it had to do with bioterrorists getting greedy and trying to steal the funds. But, you know, that's not, you know, it's still fraud. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not buying your fucking shitty fucking pirated source. I'm not buying your shitty pirated source. I'm sorry. One day you're going to get caught and you're going to be killed because of the logics I just already said. You're going to be in the dark army that's doing terrorism. Nobody's going to want to do terrorism with you. Everyone's going to find out it's terrorism instead of, you know, some kind of righteous punishment program. It's going to be like some child abuse terror protocol where you're literally terrorizing children into like doing small petty crimes where you start to terrorize them even more. Some demon logic, and then you're going to get caught and everyone's going to know. That's why I seriously, honestly fear being evil. Is I honestly feel like it's all connected to this same exact stuff. Yeah, you don't really get an opinion if you're like a terrorist or a witch. Not here, at least. I don't think you do. How could you? I mean, you might physically have one, but like the vote is like so overwhelming. The votes are so overwhelming here. Like it's everybody is us and nobody is you. Like if you want to corrupt the government and stuff like that, it's like, you know, we impeach you. Hello, like we replace you. What are you talking about? If you get found corrupting the government. Rip. Oh my god, dude. You gotta be kidding me. Hell yeah, boys. Yo, thanks for coming out. My boys, my dudes. Bada bing, bada boom.
Nothing like the heat of the forge, eh?
Have a safe journey, adventurer.
Why does it always click that up there? I swear to God, that's so annoying. Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. Free stuff. Don't click up there. Don't click up there.
A new ally joins the fight.
Oh yeah, boys. Let me tell you something. A lesson that I learned recently is light already has too many disadvantages because we don't just do anything that we want. Okay? We operate by rules and enforcing rules, which means we're the second place team. In the theology of responsism, like we have to respond, right? We have to respond. We have to defend. We have to have it predicted already. We have to have the attack predicted and defend it ahead of time, which is not always the case. Like a lot of people are so blindly faithful in God or whatever, right? And it's like, that's not how particles work, dude. You literally, that's not how Neo works either. Like, Neo gets in your motherfucking source, and he changes your fucking shit. Because he's in there and can figure it out. Alright, that's how it goes. Once you're in there, you can point a graviton X-ray machine, basically, and figure out what you did to make it. Right? Where did it come from? Point at that, and where did it come from? Point at that. Where did it come from? Point at that. Eventually, one day, you're looking at all the things you need in order to understand how the particles work the way they work. And once you're at that phase, that's... Dude, God is the #1 person that's going to be focused on hacking. They are going to be the #1 most hacked conscious being in existence. Because they want it, or they want something, or they're misconceiving. You know, like, a lot of us, you know, might be disgruntled. Because, not necessarily disgruntled, because disgruntled means you're angry without purpose. Worse than disgruntled. The next thing after disgruntled, or before worse than disgruntled, in my opinion, is you're angry that the universe isn't going your way, and you're angry at, guess who? God. Because other people other than God are doing things that are literally fucking this, right? And I'm not talking about the word God or the name God. I don't even care. I just mean the motherfucker that's in power, like Christ or our fucking government or whatever. You know, a lot of people hate our government. We'll use the word government. You know, I don't care what it is. Whoever the motherfucking guy is that's going to be powerful, right? We're supposed to be counter-terrorized, and we're supposed to be, like, aided and abetted. We're supposed to have, like, fair trade. And we don't, dude. We're supposed to, you know, not have people crash into our cars on purpose. And if they do, they're supposed to pay the bill, right? It don't work that way all the time. We're supposed to have people that don't steal our homes. It don't work that way all the time. You can't be a goddess wrong is like, that's basically going to be the life lesson here. If you're a goddess, you believe in God, listen to my words, dude. I'll save you a lot of time. You believe in what I'm preaching right now, it'll all add up in the end for faster growth to you, because you might need to learn it physically like I'm learning it. But I'll tell you what, like, multiplayer realities mean that it's a lower dimension, all right? Automatic. Each and every person that's there is lower. It means even lower dimension. And it's a guarantee. I guarantee you it works like that. Even though it's more encrypted totality-wise, it's a lower dimension, meaning more people have already figured it out. And because more people already figured it out, there's more risks where people can invite people that are bad that have figured it out. Yeah. One of my big theories is like more people the better. That is also true because it's a more free will, harder to hack universe. What I'm trying to say is the lower dimensions because we can perceive in this multiplayer equilibrium, right? The multiplayer equilibrium is like the space and place in which we send things that both of us can perceive, right? Basically where we communicate. We communicate in this multiplayer equilibrium. It's a lower dimension. At the same point, we all move particles at the same exact time in graviton redundancies. Light travels at 190,000 miles per second. So basically, the light that's bouncing off of me is bouncing off you every second, trillions of times a second. More than that. Way more than that. Ridiculously more than that. So much more than that, it's not even a number that we know. Try to find out the ohms of Earth, dude. How do you send an electrical current from one side of Earth through Earth to the other side? That's just not something that we're going to be calculating anytime soon because it's a variable. Each and every spot, each and every rotation, each and every time you try and shoot a shot through it, it's going to be a different version of ohms because there's going to be different particle densities in the way. But air is almost relatively always the same ohms. So we can make a redundant operating system in airwaves very easily. Like our cell phones work because of that, because air is almost always the same ohms, no matter what. It very rarely changes. And when you get into higher operating equilibriums, then you can communicate messages like you do now today. Like today, we can communicate 500 million bits per second of certain difference to our processing that we made as humans, dude. 500 million bits per second. 500 million. Dude, my phone has 500 million bits per second in Kansas City on Google Fiber. Google Fi, that's their cell phone service. Google's proprietary service has 500 million bits per second in Kansas City, their hometown. I have it. I own it. It's lit. It's like the best phone I ever had in my life. On a Samsung S21 Ultra. All right, there's a new wireless chip I think out too. I might have it on S21 Ultra. I think I have Wi-Fi 8 or Wi-Fi 6 or whatever the newest one is. All right, there's not a newest one past that yet. And yeah, I know you might not believe, but the Wi-Fi chip actually is the network chip in which, you know, throttles the communication of wireless transmissions. So it's the same thing. It's basically the cell phone towers are a wireless tower. You know, it's a wireless router. It's just super far away. And typically you use more redundancies with a cell phone tower. Like thousands of redundancies versus like maybe 30 or whatever, or 1 even on a router. Maybe not 1. I don't know how it works exactly with routers nowadays. Modern routers are so fucking ordered, it's crazy, dude. You can do 100 gigabytes per second wirelessly on modern routing. 100 gigabits per second. I was talking about half a gigabit a second on my wireless network. But think about that, dude. We have wireless ordering at 100 gigabits a second. Dude, wireless ordering at 100 gigabits per second? What the fuck? How many gigabytes is a human, dude? Depends on the... Yeah, depends on the encryption and the amount of data on each side of the server, I guess. I don't know, you know what I mean? I'm trying to get downloaded, baby. Like, just put me in the game, dude. I'm just gonna live in the internet. Fuck rent. Play games all day. Shit. I don't need an arms, dude. I'm just gonna think my controls. Fucking legs? Sell them, dude. Who wants some legs? I'll sell my arms and legs. I'll just play games all day on the internet. Upload me, daddy. Shit. You guys know you're that. Me too. All right. You all like it. You want in on this. Y'all trying to get uploaded. Boom.
A new ally joins the fight.
Sargoth's prison lies in the depths of the temple. But even here I can feel his foul magics at work. The spirits of my brethren are under his control. They will rise against us. Persevere and we will meet ahead.
I expected an act.
The barriers that block us also serve to hold back his power. When one is breached, the others bear the strain. As Sargoth's bonds weaken, his power to summon demonkind will only grow stronger.
yeah, boy. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh no, cool man. All right, let's see. Let's do this, dude. One thing I stand for is if you're not doing terrorism, you deserve privacy. All right. You deserve to feel private, and you deserve to have, you know, that tranquility vibe that comes with privacy. Because when a bunch of people are like chilling around waiting for terrorists to attack, it's like this non-tranquil dis-ease feeling where you're just waiting for the next attack, or you're waiting for the next opportunity to attack, which sets dis-ease because you're a terrorist. Dude, I love my kitty, dude. My cat's lit. Blocked damage. Cat's best pet. Easy. Look at that guy. He got a cat too. He's from Old Farts. I was gonna join Old Fart. I am an old fart. Maybe I'm not old enough though to be an old fart. I need to defeat the powers of terrorism before I can be an old fart. Soon I will beat the powers of terrorism. This is something I hate doing. I hate having to click Inferno 5. Get Inferno 5 gear. I should just always get maximum Inferno gear, except when it's from a lower Inferno mob.
No, glad to be of service, my friend.
Okay, maybe not. Maybe not. Because how are you going to get Inferno like higher than your Inferno level? Highest possible based off of your Paragon. That's what everybody wants. All right.
Hey there. Good. I hope that can help.
Boom, dude. What's this? 1600 upgrade. Okay. 1000 win. Got it.
Oh, hello. Come.
Got it, baby.
Thank you.
Do 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 do. Do new.
What do you need, friend? Be safe, all right? Legendary weapon. Be well.
Earned some hills, have you? Well, you're in the right place. Use that.
Whoops. I'm at 33.3. I don't think I can do really anything. I need 30. 600. Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum.
Grab a rag. Busy day. Busy, busy day. And here I am, sweat.
Hey there. Goodbye. Hey there. Goodbye. Welcome, most esteemed patron. New goods arrive all the time.
Whoopsie. How good is this cat? Pro, dude. Look at this. Critical hit chance increased. Primary attack damage increased. You get both these traits. Alright. As a yellow. Those are huge for me. I need crit and I need primary attack. As a wizard, primary attack is one of the best end game things. It's not necessarily good for mid and early game, but like end game, you get rid of electrocute sometimes, and you run like massive single target, and you run magic missile instead. I wonder if what is Survivor's Bane? Is that down for a week and then up for a week? I don't know. I've been gone from this game for too long. Because last week I could play it and now I cannot play it. And Survivor's Bane's lit. I guess I can't play it. Just have to wait. Eve. Are you ever gonna be not immune to damage? Oh, yep. Dude, I thought he was just gonna stop. I've never done this. Yeah, this is not really the best bossing build, but you know, this is still one of the best DPS builds in the game. One of the best. Get him out of here. Oh shit. I'm dying, boys.
I require aid.
I don't know how to do that. No way, dude. I'm dead again. Oh, shit. No.
Heal me.
Not me. No fucking way, dude. Oh. No way, dude. Oh my god. We're going in here. Shoot talkies. What if we just go all Crusaders? Just Crusader, Crusader, Crusader. You know, that's just the best. Everything should just always be a Crusader. Why would I ever play with any other class? Just that's the only class I need. I probably should have changed this and get some bonuses on it. But oh well, I'm not gonna transmog for this. I don't really care about this. You see that? You see those big numbers, dude? Just the biggest numbers ever, dude. Magic missile's like just a million times better. It attacks faster too. I've done the math. It attacks about 20% faster. Hits about 20% harder. Just default too. And it has better skills to use than Electrocute. Electrocute's just better AoE. Oh yeah, dude. Better slots, better everything. And you might think, oh, I need the AoE. No, you actually don't need the AoE of Electrocute. You only need the AoE of Electrocute Look at that, 180,000. Did you see that, dude? Are you watching this game right now? If you think that you can only play electrocute's for like power farming.
A refreshing change.
Bruh. Oh shit. What's the point of Crusader if it doesn't use the auto crit? Y'all should be using auto crit every second. Holy shit. I
Legendary weapon.
You know what? I'm changing this. Changing this to magic missile. Damage increased 90%, dude. 90%. Look at this. Look at this. Magic missile damage increased by 38%. Oh, that's bad. Dude, I might as well just literally never use anything else. Why would I use electrocute? This is triple hit. This is just better. Dealing damage to surrounding enemies too. What? Am I stupid? What am I using electrocute for? That shit sucks. Magic missile smokes things, dude. Crusader. Crusader. We shall go. Oh, I would get the leader of a different warband. I could leave my warband. I don't really care about this. Yes, let me leave my warband. How do I fucking leave this shit? I'm gonna leave my warband all day. Oh, we need 4+ members anyway. The Silver Knight of Evil. What you know about Inferno 3? Oh my goodness, dude. I think I'll try to get revived from him. Maybe. Okay, I'll revive. Oh, we wasted both our revives. All right. I only have like 200k health. I just gotta play perfect. Wait, he left? Oh, somebody else left. Fuck, dude. I'm gonna die in like 2 seconds. I need this guy up too. 1, 0. Dude, that's the longest freaking second of my life right now. Oh yeah, baby. We lost. We lost, boys. We lost.
do the fighting, I'll do the forging.
I hope I was of assistance.
Legendary weapon.
I am endless as the sky. Scatter and break.
That feels better. I need healing.
Scatter.
Now we're getting it, dude. If we don't get it this time, we're bad. All right. We got it. We're just not here. Revive me, boys. Very imperative to res me. Very imperative. Very imperative. High class mission right now, boys. High tier mission to res me. Please res me. Please. Res. High tier mission. High tier mission. High tier mission. High tier mission. Very high tier. Okay, everybody's dead. Nope, one guy's alive. Res is the mission. Reses, dude. Reses, not damage. Not damage. There's 6 million damage to do that. You gotta fucking res, bro. Res. Nope. Dude. That's what I'm talking about, dude. Oh my god. Get the res, dude. Get the res. Yes, please. I probably just died. I can't be resed for like a second. Now I can be resed. I can be resed. You can do it. You can do it. If he does it right away. Nope, we all lose. I can't play with these people, dude. Toxic. I feel like they're toxic. Like, I feel like they're trolling and they're toxic at the same time. Like, resing is so important. So important. Do you see the other dude with 3,200 combat score? Dude, 3,200 combat score. No offense, dude, but if I had 3,200 combat score, I'd probably shit on that every single time all day long. I'm dying to things that are unavoidable. Like, I can't avoid the AoE damage on the phase 2, and I have to die to it no matter what. So, the thing that makes you live is literally combat score. Plus, I'm an armor pen build, so it's like, I don't even have a chance, dude.
Pitiful display. The power of the cosmos at my fingertips.
Oh my god, dude. Oh my god, dude. Holy moly, holy moly, holy moly. It's like they don't even listen, dude, sometimes. It's like they literally don't absorb data or information, like they don't even think. Yep, I'm taking off, boys. This is all I gotta say right here. This is all I gotta say. We got another one, boys. We got another one. What's the submission successful for? You need to watch this stream, dude. You need to watch the beginning. Watch the first 30 minutes and maybe for 45 minutes. It was epic, dude. I'm literally coming out. I'm telling y'all, I'm a citizen spy. Citizen spy is basically where you learn all kinds of different maneuvers in order to flag terrorists and gangs and gang activity and stuff like that. And I might be an immortal Jedi. That's the beginning of the stream. Have a good night. I'm out. Peace.
OMG.